I'm Mungo Darkmatter, and welcome to Darkmatter. Today on Darkmatters, I'm going to show you how to make banners in Minecraft 1.8. Now, there are a lot of improvements to Minecraft 1.8, and so I'm going to make a few videos, I think, on the different improvements. In fact, I might make quite a few. Banners are the ones I decided to start with because I thought they were really cool, and you can put different patterns on them and such. Now, just as a quick tour of this little place right here, you see this floor right here is made out of polished andesite and diorite stones, and over here these pink stones. Let's see here, these pinkish looking stones are polished granite. Now you'll see here that you can stand these banners on the ground or put them on the wall. You can actually stand them at an angle or stand them straight if you want, and you can put all sorts of patterns here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and show you how to make banners, give you some tips on them, and tell you how you can figure out how to do all the different patterns on them. Alright, I'm here at the crafting table, and all we need is wool and sticks to make banners, and so I'm going to put a stick right down here, and then we need to fill these 6 top squares up with wool to make the banner. Now you can make different colored banners, but you have to use different color wool to make those different colored banners. And you have to use wool of all the same color. So like if we do red right here, for example, we get a red banner over here. But if I were to replace one of these cubes with a black cube of wool, then we don't get anything. So you have to make sure that you use all the same color in order to get a banner, and use the color that you want the background color or the banner to be. And so if we take that down there, we've got a red banner. Let me just put this down here real quick, and let me just set that down there. Okay, so you can have a solid colored banner like that if you want. Alright, now the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to dye the banner. So I'm going to take this red banner, I'm going to put it right here. Now once again, you can only use one color at a time. So for example, if I put these up across the top, these cyan ones, I get a stripe across the top. But if I take one of these out and say put a red over here, nothing's going to happen. Or if I put a purple over here, nothing's going to happen. So just remember, you need to keep the same color of dye when you're dyeing them. So if we use the stripe across the top, we'll get one with a stripe across the top. We can put a stripe down the side, like that. We can put a stripe across the bottom by moving them across the bottom row. If we take them and put them all around the edges, we get a banner that has a border on it. If we put 2 on either side like that, we get stripes. And let's see what else we can do. We can go down here. If we go like this and make this pattern right here, we get kind of a fringe, fancy looking fringe there with like a circular or a semicircular pattern on it. We can also do that across the top by going like this. And so we have that. Now the important thing to remember is, you know, you can experiment with this. You can look up what all the patterns are pretty much, but you can experiment with it and pretty much figure it out by always remembering you can always have to use one color of dye on the banner, and the banner makes the background. So you always use the same color wool on the banner as well. So let's do something else. If we go here and we put one in each of these corners like this, we get a diamond shape. If we move this up to any one of these corners and make a cross, we end up with a cross. Now in this case, you can move this around to any one of these corners, and you'll still get the same result. So in some of the patterns, you can actually move the banner to different areas. In some of them, you cannot. For example, we go back to this pattern here. Well, you can move it all around in this one too. Alright. So let's try something else. Let's move this down here. We can make this slashed line right there. The other thing we can do is we can make it, of course, going the other way, or we can make an X like that. Oh, and the last thing, if I just put one in the corner, I can have any one of the corners have a little square in it. And I think we pretty much covered all of the patterns that you can do. Oh, there's one more that I missed, I think. If we go like this, I think... No, that's not right. I think we had to go like that. Yeah, there you go. If we put 3 in the corner like this, then we get the diagonal down the side like that. So there are some of the banners that we have gotten from this. I'm going to take this one and set it down here. Oops. So we have a striped pattern right there. So pretty much you can get any of these banners here and more by using the different patterns that I just showed you. And you can only do one pattern at a time, and you can only use one color to dye it, and you can only use one color for the background, and that's all you have to remember. And you can just go crazy with making different types of banners. I'm Mungo Darkmatter, and this has been Dark Matters, and whatever you do, enjoy playing Minecraft. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.